Hello, hello. Is it working? Yep. Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another Marvel Rival stream. This week is actually playoffs, last week before state. We're jumping right into a game against Racing Park. I believe they were a part of JI Case in other games, such as Overwatch. Already in ban phase. Currently, Bayport has banned Gambit, keeping Magic, while Racing has saved Emma Frost and banned BP, along with Moon Knight. Alright. So far, bans are definitely somewhat in Bayport's favor, with the save on Emma Frost. Ban on Black Panther doesn't really do much for Racing. Ban on Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is definitely one of the more simpler characters. Low skill floor, high skill ceiling. With a save on Groot. Racing saves Luna Snow, also a good save for Bayport, and then continues with a ban on Captain America, doesn't do much for Bayport. They are definitely looking into Bayport's profiles with the ban on BP, Moon Knight, and Captain America being, it does look like Bayport did not use the last ban.
I'm not judging.
Whether that was intentional or not. Alright. Does look it might be 3 supports and 3 tanks. Yeah, 3 tanks already. There are some swaps being made.
Before you attack, get ready.
So you have decided to join me in the fight against the surface world after all.
Alright, looks like we do have our lineup.
This is but a temporary
Luna Snow, Doctor Strange,
However,
Invisible Woman,
should you choose to join your mutant
Namor,
Precoeur,
Magneto, and
Namor wish to become the son.
Magic. Yep,
The
keep
battle starts
reading
in
her name.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So I do believe this is
Got it?
Krispy Kreme's first time playing on
It's been
Varsity.
so long since I've had a night out. This will have to do.
So let's see how well it goes for Bayport, especially for playoffs.
Our enemies are near.
Needs some help. I suck. Looks like the missionary
Does look like Racing Toy is also playing with a Groove, Rocket, Iron Fist, Luna Snow, Emma Frost, and Magic. Magic does die, but so does Luna Snow.
Your brother will
And Namori gets a good headshot on that, getting rid of the Groove. And Emma Frost did end up dying. Namori spots the Rocket, misses a few shots, but goes down the squid, gets a kill on the Rocket. Alright. B-Port secured first point relatively without any losses. Only losing the Luna Snow.
Be strong together.
You got trouble.
Second fight engaging. Magic definitely staying around point, just making sure her team is dealing with flankers.
Nice work, Namor. But don't
Getting an
let go of
easy
you.
pick on the Iron Fist in the Namor. Namor does have a ult already and uses it. Doesn't get much value from it, but that's just an early ult.
You captured more than half of the
You
missionary.
may see an ult from Invisible Woman and Doctor Strange now. Yep, the Invisible Woman ult goes off right after
I'm
enemy.
ready to put on a show.
Racing Parties also gets, yep, it's the ult spam now. Ult Doctor Strange and Magic from the Bayport side. And another Luna Snow ult. Doesn't look like it's going too well for Racing, however. Iron Fist does die again alongside Luna Snow right after her ult. Rocket does die as well. And Luke gets taken out, and Emma Frost. Magic is left to fend for herself and does end up being taken out. Unless Racing Park manages to win the final team fight, it does look like Bayport will win the first round. They still have Magneto ult. Looks like Doctor Strange does portal, but Iron Fist dies immediately. Portal pulls in. Racing Park gets Emma Frost ult, but they're already down 2 players. Magneto still has his ult. Magic dies. Racing Park, Doctor Strange might be able to portal back before overtime ends, but his team is dead. No one's contesting. And yeah, enemy Doctor Strange did not get a portal. First point goes to Bayport. 1-0. Definitely a really good start for Bayport here. Yeah, just taking a look at the stats. Does it?
30 seconds before you attack.
Yeah,
Get ready.
really minimal losses for Bayport. Only having a death on Magneto and Luna
Stay
Snow.
away from you. He really hates you.
Follow my lead. Or don't. I really don't care.
Yeah.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Alright, second round. Let's see it. If Bayport wins this one, that first game goes to Bayport. Does look like Namor and Luna Snow might be. Nope, Luna Snow does drop back for team. The Namor is definitely.
Anyone willing to help?
Is definitely playing a.
Looks like the mission area
Was
is
originally
yours
walking
to
at the
capture
side
now.
angle, but does go back to join his team. Unfortunate pick on friendly Magic. Bayport is down 1. Namor does die as well. Racing gets point. Bayport is starting to struggle a bit here. back, moving in, getting magic and Invisible. Racing does use Rocket Ult, but he gets destroyed.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Looks like another ult dump, having 3 or 5 ults being used from Mayport's side, and many more from Racing Park. And then another Namor ult goes on. That's all ults from Mayport.
Some humans might love being
Does look like Mayport will win the ult dump.
silly little girl. You called yourself a
Yep.
queen.
We have
Managed to
done
capture
well.
just before the 50% mark.
Your attacks are futile. Ah, here they are now.
Anyone willing to help?
Thank you.
Just before halfway mark, they're fighting Aegis. Definitely really good gameplay from Aegis. It does look like a Bucky ult from Racing Park. That is going to be dangerous. Doesn't seem to get any value, however.
Keep going.
Report is making the switching off of Namor because of Doctor Strange. Report did use some ults, especially with magic. Didn't get too much value out of it though. Doctor Strange gets back on point, but it does look like Vapor is going to be struggling a little bit here. Luna Snow gets grappled by Bucky and doesn't end up dying. Doctor Strange by himself on point. Is trying to mitigate as much damage as he can, stalling for as long, but Emma Frost makes it back, but Doctor Strange does die.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway.
Still a really good hold from Bayport, 80%. If they win the next team fight, it
fine, but
could
thank
be
you.
over for Racine? I don't know still. Yeah, just waiting to group up here, getting a little bit of early damage of the enemy magic. Slamming magic to the ground and getting a pick. There goes Invisible as well with Emma Frosto.
Double KO. Control seized.
And that's a team fight 1. However, it wasn't a team wipe, which does leave characters Bucky doesn't have dying, yes, but it may be over for Racine here, but there's still potential for a touch. Yeah, magic is coming in. If April can keep them off. Nope, but magic touches, initiating overtime. There goes Doctor Strange, yep. Invisible goes off. April still has 3 other ults. Rocket ult from Racine.
I am ready to put on a show.
It's an ult dump. 6v5, Bayport winning, and yep, really swift and quickly done. First game, 2-0 for Bayport.
Big victory.
Yep. Bayport 1-0. Oh yeah, playoffs are also being run in best out of 5 instead of the usual best out of 3. Okay. Alright, does look like we're loading into our second game. Alright, I am a little bit early. It's gonna take a little bit to load in. Alright, looks like comps are potentially going to be different, with Wildcard hovering over Cloak and Dagger and Krispy Kreme hovering over Rogue. Racine still has a ban on Black Panther despite BP not being played at all during our Varsity season. Bayport going with the ban on Gambit, yep. Gambit's still a good character despite his nerf, I believe. Health reduction and damage boost reduction from 15% to 10% and 275 HP to 250. Saving the Namor. Namor is definitely a really good DPS. We've definitely seen gameplay from both Bayport and other teams. Namor has been great. Racine saves Cloak and Dagger and actually does ban Emma Frost. That is going to be a challenging ban for Bayport, I believe. Bayport does indeed ban Luna Snow. This look like they are going to go with Cloak and Dagger. They saved the Moon Knight. That is definitely interesting. The only player that really does play Moon Knight is either gonna be Flame Dude, who does play every character basically, and Krispy Kreme, who's basically a rogue and Moon Knight player. Racine saves Invis and bans Magneto. Magneto's just a great all-rounder tank. Yeah, ban card is just definitely just great ban for in general for any game. Especially if you're not going to be playing Magneto yourself. Final ban goes to Bayport and they choose to get rid of... Waiting on it. Magic. They get rid of their magic.
You'll need a top-notch
Definitely
team to win
really
this one.
interesting bans from Bayport banning their mains. We do know that... Let's see. Yeah, Falls is definitely a magic player. We just saw from the last game. Onyx Whale on Hella, Krispy Kreme on Invis, not Rogue. Wildcard is definitely going with Cloak and Dagger. Falls might play Captain America. Eggman 6-7 on I don't know actually. Mantis, yes, I forgot Mantis. Alright. And looks like Flame Dude's still gonna be on Namor.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
It will take more than light to solve our problems.
You're underestimating my light. That's okay. Happens all the time.
I do really like Marvel Rivals like soundtrack. It's definitely
3, 2,
like all the like ambiance is really similar to you know Midtown from Overwatch. Great soundtrack in the background, especially for character picking. Great.
you need to stop that.
The more on the top, just really taking picks at the enemy team. The more got Cloak and Dagger low, but she does manage to just it's like the more we have to get out. His cover was taken down. Racine is getting a lot of distance here, not being able to be stopped yet. It does look like Namor was killed, and Hela, unfortunately. it does look like Racine does have to own the more here. And yeah, that's basically a team wipe from Racine.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Yeah. It does look like Racine will get the
Better stop
first
that
point
vehicle.
with 5 minutes left
They
on the
hit
clock.
checkpoint. Now might be a good
Not
time
looking
to
too
stop
great
them.
for Bayport, but they can always turn it around. We do have quite a number of mirrors here, having both a group, Doctor Strange, Invis, and Cloak and Dagger. That's 4 of the same heroes. Looks like, yeah, Flame Dude did get off of the Moor for the Moon Knight pick. Along with Moon Knight ult, gets 5 picks. Are they able to get the last one for a full team wipe? No. Doctor Strange does manage to get out. Gets pulled in and dies. Yep, never mind. The Doctor Strange is going to be staggered, so I don't believe Racine will be pushing very far currently. We're trying to wall off the other group, but does end up getting the walls destroyed really quickly. Mantis ult goes off from Bayport's side, still having 3 ults, such as Cloak and Dagger, Doctor Strange, and Invisible. They are running Crypt support. Yeah. Kinda unfortunate. But Bayport is doing pretty good here, getting picks, finishing them off. Moon Knight just sitting in the back getting easy damage. If you check his stats actually, he does have the most damage on Bayport's side, but not by a huge margin.
Rise and fall.
Rise and fall.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Still have Doctor Strange ult, Moon Knight ult, and Moon Knight does get really low actually. What happened there? Did not see it. Disappear. Wow. This ult goes off. Moon Knight just throws down his cross and gets a kill in the more during the ult. Looking back at front line, Doctor Strange hovering over, getting picked damage in. Ult goes off, gets everyone but the group. Saves his support by putting a wall under them. Definitely a great play from Racine right there. Wow. Doctor Strange got isolated, being forced into Bayport's middle ground and does end up dying. Cloak and Dagger playing in an awful less than ideal position gets picked along with Gru and no more. Racine is just been stuck here for the past 3 minutes now.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Yeah, Moon Knight's damage is increasing exponentially. He is definitely getting a lot of damage.
Focus on the battle.
Playing in the backline, really hard to hit, and just getting lots of damage in. Still has his ult. Invis ult goes off. He does die, however. 4 ults left though. They can definitely use it if necessary. He dies. Cloak and Dagger ult goes off as well as Mantis's. And Moon Knight, it looks like it's going to be another ult dump here. But Bayport doesn't have the Gru.
The moon haunts you.
Only 60 seconds left.
Does look like Racine did change the comp as
Help,
well.
please. Better stop that vehicle.
Bayport still having both tank ults. Udo goes off. Got lots of people, wow. Along with Doctor Strange, though, getting 2 picks on the Punisher and Moon Knight. It's looking pretty good for people here. Getting more picks on Cloak and Dagger along with the group. It's a 2v6 here, and Doctor Strange does die along with Punisher backing up to Invis, but Invis dies being walled off by groups.
I am wounded.
15 seconds left.
Help.
Racine might get a Doctor Strange here.
You stopped them in their tracks.
Might get a Porto in.
Final 10 seconds.
We're playing really far up. Yep. Doctor Strange Porto goes off.
Keep fighting until you
Punisher ult goes off, but gets cancelled immediately by the group. 6v5, 5v5 here. Cloak and Dagger does die, but Mantis gets a kill. It's just trade after trade. They're just, it's really even right now. It is a 3v4, right? 3v3 still, yeah. They get a kill on Cloak. No, that's Invis. 3v2 here. Racine does make it back first before Bayport does. He's still trading 1 for 1. Group v Group on point, but Invis ult does go off. Group goes Moon Knight ult. Moon Knight does die. Both Moon Knights actually ulted. Huh. Looks like Racine's just trying to hold on here. They really have to. No, they were still alive, but they weren't on point.
0, 2,
That is unfortunate.
time to switch things
Racine
up.
had a really good play prior to first point, getting first point in less than, what, 2 minutes? Less than a minute? But they were really just stuck there after the first choke. Ooh. Does look like comps may change a little bit. Oh, just hovering other characters. Alright.
Coming through.
Does look like
30
Bigfoot will
seconds
have a
before you
Captain
attack.
America.
Get ready.
Your idealism refreshes a battered old soul.
No,
You can't
which
be
is-
that old.
Astral projection makes me feel old.
It does look like Bigfoot will be running the same team composition as
starts in
before.
5, 4,
You have
3,
Eggman 6-7 on
2,
Mantis.
1.
6-7. Alright.
Enemy in front of us.
Doctor Strange taking a lot of damage really early on. His shield is already gone as well. Looks like, yeah, Racine's, both the DPS are already gone and out of the fight. Racine might be falling apart. Getting Vapor steamrolling them right now. Root's really low, but Doctor Strange can't finish him off by himself. Team follows up, backs him up, gets him back to full, and gets the pick on Groot. It's a Strange v Strange here. Racine Strange floats away. Does Vapor isn't able to get the pick. Racine's
Power beyond
Moon Knight
sight.
just getting really easy pick damage, but not doing too much.
I am straight up for battle. Enemy in front of us.
Before Doctor Strange playing really up front.
An unseen assist.
Shield almost breaks again. Does end up dying, taking a lot of heavy damage. Bigfoot is down 2 players, Doctor Strange and Cloak and Dagger. They do get a pick into more, but their group does die as well. They are down half their team and are forced to back out. Yep. They do have most of their ults ready to go. Everyone's except Cloak and Dagger is still at 75%.
Good medicine. I am
Racine ult goes off, getting through Doctor Strange and oh, Invisible Woman died actually. Yeah. 2 ults from Bayport, Mantis and Doctor Strange. Moon Knight does die unfortunately, but it does look like Bayport might win the team fight. Really heavily favored. Namor, yeah, Namor was the last one I believe. If Bayport caps this, it's gonna, yep, you get the point.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Alright.
I am strengthened for battle.
Looking at Groot, looks like he's gonna be taking his front line now. Gets a Groot off. 2, 3, 4 kills with the Groot ult. Moon Knight does end up dying, but does get another pick while he's dead with his ult. Practically a team wipe. Everyone but the Invis, I believe.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Bayport's getting really close to the
Us against the world.
point. 2 ults go off, Invis and Cloak and Dagger. Just look at like it's gonna be another ult dump. Cloak and Dagger does it. Yeah. 4 outs. Spider-Man from Flame Dude.
Seriously, we do.
Switches back to Cloak. Nope, that's not Cloak. Moon Knight.
Get that vehicle moving again.
To the Weaver without delay.
Does look like Moon Knight's dealing with an Iron Fist by himself, but Iron Fist doing questionable things in the background. Not too sure. Blue O, I believe. No, I don't think so. I'll be checking. Mantis ult as well with Doctor Strange ult goes off, getting 2 picks from the scene, getting them all low. Doctor Strange and Groot. Yep. It's just a DPS left. They won't be able to do too much. Namor goes down. They do get a pick on Invis. But it does look like, who is that? Iron Fist? Iron Fist just stalling point, running around, meditating for a little bit. Long enough for Doctor Strange Porter to get them back. Iron Fist does end up going down. And enemy Cloak and Dagger. Friendly Moon Knight does end up dying to Invis, yeah. Bayport's still favored here, having numbers advantage. They still have Invis ult ready to go.
Oh, be gone.
Yep, they're getting really close to the point. Racine doesn't touch, they're not.
I need assistance.
Yeah, Invis ult goes off. I can't. Yeah, looks like it's not even a full team wipe and they still kept point.
2, 1.
Racine hasn't been staying on point at all.
Another epic victory.
Second game goes to Bayport, 2-0. Bayport wins the next one, making it 3-0. That's first game of playoffs done. Looking at stats, yeah, Moon Knight does just have a lot of damage from the first round, I believe. Didn't do as great from the second game, but still had like a lot of damage out there. Alright, third game. If B-Port wins this, they win it all. For today. Still got tomorrow. Alright, Heart of Heaven, on Convergence. Racine Parks gets a ban on Moon Knight. Yeah, definitely, from last game. Cloak and Dagger, and Emma Frost again. Wow. B-Port gets banned on Gambit, Namor, and Magic. I'm not too certain on the Magic ban, but I wasn't exactly keeping an eye on enemy Magic too much. Might have been an issue during the first game, but I didn't really notice. And saves the Magneto, yep. Magneto's gonna be a good all-around pick for B-Port, no matter what comp they're running. So Racine did take advantage of getting a ban on Magneto. Saves Luna Snow. Doesn't really hurt B-Port at all. But yeah, banning the Groot. Both teams did play Groot throughout, so that will be interesting to see what they play instead. Final ban goes to B-Port, and they get rid of Black Panther. Alright. Seems like a waste of a ban, but
team to win this one.
neither side really plays BP at all, but does look like it's gonna be another comp change. All right.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Luna Snow just walking. All right. Looks like Eggman 6-7 what is going to be on Vanguard this time. They've been playing support, I believe. Yeah, strategist. Looks like it's
Battle starts in 5.
yep. Even spread, 2 support, 2 damage, and 2 tanks.
1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Today we fight as
Okay, that was dumb.
Enemies. Perfect.
Anyway, I love playing kind of up back, just getting poke damage in. They did get, Hela did get a nerf on a fall off, I believe. I think it was from 80% to 70%, requiring just something, I don't know. It is definitely interesting since she is a projectile character. But actually, aren't most characters in Marvel Rivals projectile characters? I don't really know.
I am strengthened for battle. That is much better.
B-Port holding the choke right here. With Doctor Strange, who's serving as the main tank. With his shield taking a lot of damage though, he's gonna be falling back a little bit. And he does end up dying. Yeah. So B-Port's wall does end up falling. B-Port does have Invis and Hela ult if necessary, but Luna Snow does die. They can use both ults. Ooh, Hela getting, what's that, 4 picks? Yeah, 4 kills. Enemy Hela is still alive, and then they finish off Luna Snow. Yeah, that was great ult from Hela right there. What is that, 4 solo kills basically? Yeah. Definitely you know, it was a great ult, you know. Doctor Strange did have to fall back, does end up dying, and they're like choke. The hold on the choke was gone, but patch it up with the Hello ult.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Looks like an enemy Luna Snow. Invis dies to Magneto ult. That's another Hello ult from enemy team.
A little help, please.
Fortunately, Beeple does not lose anyone.
That is much better.
I like the cold.
Namor goes up, gets the high ground. Gets a kill on the Hela. Gets a kill on Luna Snow. The scene is down 2 and they're still pushing in. Especially with the loss of
I was worried.
Racine did change the comp though, having a Penny Parker instead. Report is playing a little bit staggered, but they're not being held at a choke. Namor is definitely just getting easy damage off the Hela. And the Squidge. Yeah, Hela takes too much damage from Namor, gets picked off by a support. Racine's Hela, and friendly Hela does end up dying as well, however. Namor's just going off the backline, getting a pick on the support. Oh, Penny Parker does see him. Has to move out. Gets hit by the mine, but Penny Parker just leaves him be. Wow. Namor just hitting headshot after headshot, getting rid of the mines and then going back at it. Vacine's down 2. Bayport still 6. It's a 6v4, 6v3, 6v2. The more races is all just to finish off 1 HP, and that's game.
Final score. 1,
Yep.
2, 0.
Good game, well played. 3-0 Bayport against Racine.
Another epic victory.
Right? Well, yeah, great game. Definitely was a little bit challenging towards Bayport, especially during the second game. But Bayport just kept holding on. Did really good, held strong. And that was basically it. That was game. We'll see you tomorrow for the second round of playoffs. This was top 16. Tomorrow will be top 8. If Bayport wins tomorrow, Marvel Rivals Varsity goes to state. February 28th, I believe. Next Saturday, yep. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.